So you really want to get jacked, but for some reason you just can't seem to find the motivation to actually go to the gym and stay consistent with it. Okay, now I get you. Most people struggle with that. That's actually the biggest reason people don't reach their goals. It's simply because they can't get the motivation. It's not a lack of knowledge or not having the right workout program or training incorrectly, although those things play a role. The biggest thing is just people not having the motivation and they're not going to the gym. Okay, so today I'm going to help you and show you how to kind of build unlimited motivation so you actually can start going to the gym, stay consistent with it, and actually get jacked. Okay, now first off, why should you actually listen to me? Obviously, you want to listen to someone credible. So I've been lifting weights consistently for a bunch of years now. I basically look like this right now. Now, I'm not doing this to show off or to brag. The only reason I'm showing you this is because I want to show you that I actually practice what I preach. I know that this works because I've already achieved the goal. Okay, so let's get straight into it. So the first thing you have to do is actually make it attainable. Okay, so what do I mean by this is we all get those 3 a.m. motivation moments where we can't fall asleep, and 3 a.m. at night or in the morning we decide we are going to change our lives. We're going to start working out 6 days a week. We're going to do push-ups. We're going to get jacked, whatever it may be, right? And then the next morning when you wake up, you maybe get the first workout, and then after that you just plummet down to where you started. That doesn't work. Okay, and a lot of times we set unattainable goals for ourselves. As I said, you wake up at 3 a.m. or you're awake at 3 a.m. You've never hit the gym in your entire life, but then you decide I'm going to train 6 days a week for 2 hours. That's not realistic. If it's so hard and so unattainable that you can't really reach it, you're not going to have the motivation to do it, and you're just not going to do it. Okay, so what I recommend is start with 3 days a week, 45 minutes each day. You're going to see great results if you just do that and stay consistent with it. And you're not going to need so much motivation, because training 3 days a week, 45 minutes each day is really not that hard. Okay, it may be hard for you, but it's not that hard, and it's a lot easier than training 2 hours each day, 6 days a week. Okay, so you really can achieve that with some willpower and some discipline. Okay, so that's the first thing, is just make sure you make it attainable so you actually have the motivation to do it. Next up is make it part of your routine. This is super important, because what gets scheduled gets done. Okay, for most people, we're busy, we have a lot of things, we have a lot of distractions. If you don't schedule a specific time in your day to go to the gym, you're not going to do it. Okay, especially because it's not like you really want to do it. For most of you, it's going to take some willpower and some discipline to actually get yourself there. So if you don't schedule a time to do it, you're most probably not going to do it. Okay, so if you're still in school, I recommend going directly after school, because then you can socialize with some of the other children in your school. That's what I always did when I was still in school. Now, if you're working a job, which I believe that's what most of you are doing, do it before work. That's what I recommend, because if you do it after work, you kind of look up to it the entire day, and you're going to be tired some days after work, and then to go to the gym and hit a good workout, it's going to be so much harder. Okay, so you can technically skip the gym, but you can't skip work. Okay, so if you're tired after your gym session, it's not like you really have the option to say, no, I'm not going to work today. Okay, and believe me, the workout will actually make you feel good and awake, and it's just going to put you in a very good spot to crush the rest of your day. Another thing that's also going to help you is start this journey with someone else. Get a gym partner. Okay, the reason this is so powerful is it's more fun, because you can laugh at each other, you can suffer together. We all know that feeling of suffering together. It's way better than suffering on our own. So get a gym partner. And also accountability. It's really going to help you with accountability. If this gym partner is really serious and they're driven and they're disciplined, they're going to push you to do the same. Okay, they're going to push you to also train every day, or on the days that you said you're going to train. Let's say your gym partner isn't committed and they drop out, that's also going to help you. Obviously, if he drops out, don't make that an excuse for you to drop out. Use it as motivation to actually go and hit that workout. Okay, so a gym partner, I've been training with one for a long time, and it's more fun and it helps you to stay accountable. The next point is make it fun. So as I just mentioned, a gym partner is going to help you make it a lot more fun. You just look forward to going. You can have a good time at the gym. So make it fun. Link pleasure to going to the gym. I can think of a few examples, like get a gym partner. You can get a gym crush. Obviously, that's going to help you a lot if there's someone that you like at the gym. Obviously, go talk to them if you like them. Otherwise, you're just going to look like a freak staring at them. So yeah, that's just a bit of a joke. But get a gym crush. That can help. Really, that can motivate you to go to the gym. Or what you can do is you can just link some other pleasure source to going to the gym. Obviously, something healthy. Don't go and eat like a massive bowl of ice cream and unhealthy foods after your gym session. But link something that you enjoy, that you can look forward to, that you can do after your gym session or in the middle of your gym session or whatever. Okay, so link pleasure to going to the gym. Another thing, track your progress. This is super important as well, because in the beginning, you're going to need small wins to keep you motivated, and it's really going to help to keep you motivated. So track your progress, track your weight, track your strength, measure yourself, and track these things on a weekly or a bi-weekly or a monthly basis. This way you can get small wins bi-weekly or monthly, right? So if you're trying to lose weight, then you can see, okay, I'm losing a kilogram a month or whatever. Or if you're trying to gain weight, you can see, okay, I'm gaining weight, and you can feel good about yourself. You can look at your strength increase. So you know, for instance, I started with this weight and now I can lift this weight. Also, if you measure your biceps or your upper arms, for instance, you can see, oh, my upper arms have actually grown a bit, and that just builds so much motivation if you actually track your progress. And it can also show you if you're doing something wrong, if you're gaining weight when you're trying to lose weight or losing weight when you're trying to gain weight. That's going to show you that as well. Okay, so track your progress. And then lastly, just don't rely on motivation. This is very important, because motivation isn't going to be there always. Okay, you're going to have to push through sometimes and just use your discipline and your willpower to go to the gym. If you think that you're going to have motivation all of the time, you're wrong. If I only went to the gym the times that I had motivation, I wouldn't have been where I am today. Okay, there's going to be times where you really just have to push through and tell yourself, you know what, I'm not giving up. I'm going to do this. Okay. So don't just rely on motivation. Try and make it as fun as possible so you can have as much motivation as possible. But sometimes you're not going to have the motivation to do it. Okay. So those are the things that I really recommend you do to kind of build unlimited motivation. As I just said, motivation isn't really the key. The key is to systemize going to the gym, right? Prioritize it like you prioritize other things in your life, and then it's just going to be a lot easier for you to actually go to the gym. Now, I can talk about motivation and getting consistent a lot more. Now, I do want to keep these videos short and sweet, but if you want to know more, right, I'm not going to sell you anything. I have a free gym community. I have a free community for men who want to get jacked. If you want to check that out, check the link in the description. There's Q&A calls, there's mindset calls, there's a course on getting started. There's a bunch of other resources that can help you stay motivated and just get started overall. So if you want to check that out, check that out. Obviously, there's also a community of other men on exactly the same journey. This way guys can keep each other accountable, and you can just make this entire thing a lot more fun, because you can post your progress pics, you can look at other people's progress pics, you can get help from other people, you can make jokes, you can make friends. Overall, this is a good way to stay motivated and reach your goals. Okay, and you have direct access to me on our Q&A and mindset calls. And as I said, there's a course to help you get started in the gym. Okay, if you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate if you can leave a like and consider subscribing. Also, leave a comment down below if you have any suggestions or requests. But other than that, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that it helped you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.